I've been a cook, I've been a dishwasher, I've been a bartender, I've been a server, I've been a hostess, and he always tipped good. It didn't matter. He was such a good tipper. He hands me his wallet and says, "Get what you want."
So, how long have you been in the hospitality industry?
Over 30 years.
How many different positions have you had in the hospitality industry?
And probably everyone that's there to have. I've been a cook, I've been a dishwasher, I've been a bartender, I've been a server, I've been a hostess. I've done inventory. I've done it all.
What do you like most about the hospitality industry?
The people, not so much the job, but the people you meet along the way.
What do you hate about the hospitality industry?
It could be a lot, but probably the customer's always right. That bullshit, because that's totally fucking wrong.
Okay.
That's just totally wrong.
What's the craziest thing you ever seen happening during a shift?
Probably the time that, the husband and the wife and the other husband and the wife. But it was the opposite husbands and the wife. It was like the wife with the other wife's husband, and a big fight broke out. But the law never got caught. But being that they were high society little people, I guess is what you call them, they carried it over to the next neighborhood and finished it over there at the house. But it was nice. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy.
What was your favorite place to work at in all of your years working in the hospitality industry?
Pizza place, Spanish Fort,
What's your favorite dish there?
the tuna quesadilla. It's really really good. I mean, they let me go, but hey, I'm still gonna give them props because they have great food. They
Why
really
did they
do.
let you go?
Because they said I was being mean, which was really a lie. And they said that I bought an underage person a vape, which I did, but their parents already knew about that. But I just think it was the other guy really wanted me out of there. But yeah, I missed him. That was like my favorite job. My favorite job out of any job ever in that hospitality, restaurant, fast food business.
Which place did you hate working at the most?
Probably the Groovy Goat because I didn't make no fucking money there.
Why not? What kind of place was it?
Well, the Groovy Goat, I mean, it was a place where you get like wings. They had like a nacho cart we'd roll out to you,
Uh-huh.
and it would have like chicken. You can do like protein, shrimp, chicken, steak, guacamole, sour cream, lettuce, tomato. I mean, pico. We rolled it out to you, and it come out on a big old tray about like this. And I mean, it fed like 4 people easily, easily. I mean, they had some pretty good food, but I think the reason why the money wasn't there, and they're still open, but I think the reason why money wasn't there, and even I was even bartending too, was because of the where its location is. It's tucked back, so they have another location down at the beach, and it bangs. During the summertime, I mean, they kick ass. It bangs. But at the location they have up here, it just on the Eastern Shore, it's just tucked back, and I just didn't make no money there.
Um, what was the coolest manager you ever worked for?
I'll probably say the coolest manager was Lisa, and she was at Trattoria before they shut their other location down and brought the asshole up there that ran her off. I mean, I was like her backbone. I mean, if she needed something done, I got it done, no questions asked. I was like, Lisa made me kind of a better server. Even though I've been server for years, but Lisa taught me a lot. I learned a lot. I learned a lot of bartending stuff. I learned a lot of tricks, and just, yeah. So, yeah.
Out of all the places that you've worked, what types of places make you the most money?
Down here, it just depends. I mean, like, moms and pops, I love. I like moms and pops
And why do you love them?
because there's really no corporate bullshit. You see what I'm saying? You just go in there, they have their own rules and they're simple. Where corporate, you got just, you have certain shit. You have certain guidelines you have to meet with corporate, where moms and pops, you don't really have to meet those guidelines. If you don't get a dish put up, they don't give a shit, you know? But at corporate, you have to make sure every nook and cranny is clean. Every this is clean. Make sure it's spotless. All the silverware's got to be rolled before you go home. That kind of bullshit. Where the moms and pops, you can come in the next morning and, get a few silverware rolled, do a little shit before you open. And they don't say shit because that's my theory.
Tell me about a time that you made a big mistake and it was your fault.
I don't make mistakes. But I don't know. I mean, I do. No, I am not perfect. I mean, people make mistakes, but I don't think I've never made any like major mistakes. Minor, yeah, okay. But not no major mistakes, I don't believe.
Has there ever been a job where you started training and during the training or at the end of the training you just never went back?
I'm pretty sure that all the videos you had to watch and all the pre-training you had to do, and no, put me on the floor because I'm a smart motherfucker and let me do my job. Just
Nice.
put me on the floor. That's why I won't go to work like at Lambert's, because Lambert's, you have a big fucking ordeal you have to go through before you even get on the floor. No, fuck that. I want to be on the floor. I ain't got time for you bullshit. You know, if I do something wrong, let me know. But I'm pretty sure I ain't. And I'll learn a menu like that. And I'm an upseller. So, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about one of the biggest tips you received. What happened?
Well, okay. So, one night, it was our anniversary, 9 years, 7 years, I don't know, something like that at Trattoria. 6 year maybe at Trattoria. Well, it was supposed to be me and another girl that day. Anyway, film crew there. Okay, it's a big fucking ordeal. So anyway, bitch didn't show up. Mandy had to run the floor. Mandy handled that shit like a fucking champ. And they even went and told the owners that, hey, this bitch handled it. And the owners was like, well, why didn't you call us? I didn't have fucking time to call nobody. What the fuck? I was taking care of my guests. I'm talking about I was balls to the fucking wall. So needless to say, I walked out there with $800 that night. I cashed my tips out from just the day shift. And then we started the night shift, and everything we made from that night when we started the filming and blah, 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 to the time we closed, all those tips we split between people. So, see, I'd already had an advantage on them fuckers because I was there busting my ass and we were slinging fucking pizza left and right. Hell yeah, it was crazy. It was a good night. That was a really good night.
Tell me about like a rowdy customer.
Can I talk about the drunk bitch that fell off the chair because she was kind of
Yes.
rowdy? All right. Well, I mean, she's a cool girl and everything, and she loved to come and drink wine. Her husband at work, son's at school, and I guess she kind of like maybe worked from home or did like a part-time job. Well, she'd come and sit at the bar because she knew I'd be working. And she'd sit there and have like 3 glasses of wine. But prior to that, I think she had probably been drinking before she got there because she was sitting there and she only had like three, it was about 2.5 glasses of wine. And the bitch fell off the fucking bar stool. Just said bloop and just fell.
Did she hurt herself?
No. Hell no. Alcoholics don't hurt their fucking self. They're limber.
Tell me about a customer, one of your most memorable, positive.
Well, no, they're not all asshole. I mean, I had good people that would come and see me see me, and they leave good tips. Like, one man, he owns a big business selling land and big type thing around here, and he always tipped good. It didn't matter. He was such a good tipper. He hands me his wallet and says, "Get what you want." I mean, he's got money, and I mean, he was
Wow.
just, he's a wholesome man, and he's a great man, and he just always made my day. And then I had another man, I mean, he was the same way. He wasn't always the best tipper. His name is Mr. Jimmy, and everybody loved Mr. Jimmy. God rest his soul. But we called him the mayor of Spanish Fort. But an awesome, just great, I served great people. Big Daddy Yum Yum. He was an asshole, but he was also a great tipper, and a great person. I got relationships with these people, And Big Daddy Yum Yum, he was probably about this tall. He was bald headed. Yeah. Little short fat fucker. Yeah.
What was the longest time you ever worked at a place?
At the pizza place, 6 years.
What was the shortest time you ever worked at a place?
Well, like Buffalo Wild Wings, I worked for there. I worked there for like a couple of weeks, and it was okay. But my son come home from the Navy, and I had to take him to the airport. He comes first. I'm sorry, he's not my property no more. He's the property of the government. Now you can deal with him. But so somebody covered my shift and wouldn't cover my other shift, so they just said, "Nope, you can't come back." So I'm just like, I
So,
mean, we opened the Buffalo Wild Wings. It's brand new down there in Daphne. Just opened it, brand new. Yeah.
what's the worst customer complaint you've ever heard? It could be about yourself or someone else.
Probably just the customers complaining about hygiene with people that you work with because you can smell them and they're just very nasty and very ripe, you know. Them kind of people,
Nice.
like, yeah, like to the point where they're bringing their own stuff to work and basically taking a bath back there in the three sinks. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
Where you find pubic hair back there. Yeah, I ain't no lie. I found it on a plate. I said, "What the fuck is this?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, well, he's been back here doing this." I'm like, "No, you don't do that." I mean, we had the little nozzle and stuff, like the sprayer shit. And of course, granted, I mean, it wasn't the best. He brings in his damn sprayer, his like water hose. He brings his water hose and everything in there. Hooks up, he's spraying and spraying. I'm like, yeah, I've worked with some retarded people too, if you want to ask that question.
Have you ever had to throw someone out of the establishment?
Yeah, Josh, because he got lippy. He got really lippy with the man that has the money, and you don't get lippy with him because he's a good man, and had to kick him on out. He had to go. You got to go. If you don't go, then the police will come, and you got to go.
What's the biggest disaster you've ever seen inside of a kitchen?
Oh, like when they're at the fucking, they will come like out. They'll come out like they'll come out like when the people was there. Not so much. You might see one every once in a while. You might like, you know, not so much. But when we closed, them little motherfuckers will run across the speed racks. Them little motherfuckers they across the roof. So yeah, I tried to close and get the fuck up out of there. Yeah. I mean, they would die in there and it would stink and oh, I could only imagine it probably still smells like that. But it ain't because they're nasty. It's not that. It's just because of the environment that's on the other side of them. It's not a good environment. So they run over there. Yeah. And they got cats too, but the cats can't kill them. Cats can't catch them.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's What's a restaurant secret that most customers do not know?
They can sometimes be using expired food. Like, oh, there's the okay. No, you don't use no fucking expired food. Fuck that shit. You can't do that. Yeah, you just didn't read shit on the book a while ago. So on the book a while ago, they was telling everybody to beware of Hardee's, because Hardee's, for one, their AC is out. Because I know for a fact, because I went by there the other day, and they're all sweat like a little fucking like a whore in church. Yeah, I mean they're fucking rolling sweat, dude. I ain't even lying. And I was like, "What's wrong with y'all today?" And that little girl said, "Her fucking AC is out." And I'm like, "Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Don't bite my fucking head off. I don't work here." So I get home and I'm reading on the book, and the book says, if you go to Hardee's, beware, because the food refrigeration freezer is out and they're using everything that's like thawed out and nasty in there, and they're using that shit to cook with. And so that's probably why my stomach was fucking tore up today, because I went there and had a fucking steak biscuit. I think that's it. I mean, but I can't do nothing now. I didn't shit it out. And I'm like, God. And I got to thinking, I was like, that's probably why my stomach was like, sound like a damn fucking car trying to start.
What is the most ridiculous thing a customer has ever asked you for?
I mean,
Okay,
I've had people ask me for
okay.
sex before.
Out of all the normal things people would ask you for on a normal shift, uh,
Probably, well, like, okay, so at my job that I had for the most time, we had to run, anybody could come behind the bar. I was the main bartender, but everybody made their own drinks. They come back there, they pour their own drafts, blah, blah, blah. But what aggravated me the most was probably having to go and run the drinks for the people who couldn't run them, who wasn't of age to pick up the glass and fucking run it. You know, and I guess that aggravated me most because it takes away from my time from the bar when I'm with the bar guest. When there's other fucking bitches, you can get them to run your shit. You know, because I was like the head server. I mean, I was the fucking server. You couldn't touch me. Fuck
Yeah.
no. Hell no. I was good.
How did you know when you were the head server?
Well, it was kind of like you worked up a line there. Like I said, when I started, we had two other girls there, and they had been there for a while. So I was like under them. So one finally got married and moved off. And then the other one never come back for the shift. That's when I made a lot of money that night. And so then finally it was me, and I worked up under the head server, really, Lisa. So it was like her, and then the other two girls, and then me. So once they booted out, it was me and Lisa.
What do you like working more? What do you like working better? Front of house or back of house? And why?
I want to be in the front of the house because I just I'm good at the front of the house. I'm good at talking to people. I'm good about handling shit if it comes. If something comes around, I can kind of what do you call it, smooth it over and shit like that. I've learned a lot, but I don't like working in the kitchen because it's fucking hot. Fuck that shit. I ain't got time for that. I mean, but I can throw down in that fucking kitchen now.
What's your favorite position in the kitchen?
I think that I'm very, very good at expo. I'm a freaking expo. I want my plates clean. I want presentation. I want it all boom, boom, boom like it's supposed to be. And then you can take your food. But if your shit ain't right, don't you pull that shit out of my window. Because I am very precise about how my plates look. I don't want my shit going out to my guests looking ugly. That's not good. And that's in any restaurant. I don't care if it's mom and pops or if it's corporate. I'm still the same way in because in a lot of that corporate shit I take to my moms and pops, but not as hard. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping the plates clean. Mom and pops don't give a fuck. They don't care. They just gonna send that shit out. No ma'am. We gonna wipe around that plate. We gonna get clean. We ain't gonna send it out looking like no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that I can take some of the corporate shit to the mom. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what's one thing that customers do that drive servers crazy?
Not getting their shit together. Tell me what you fucking want. And then I'm gonna go get it all, and I'm gonna bring it back to you, and I'm gonna let you enjoy your meal. I'm still gonna be watching your fucking drinks and shit because I don't believe in letting your drinks get fucking low. I am a big drink watcher. Hell yeah, and I will even help my teammates out on that fucking shit because I want something to drink. I want something to drink when I'm eating. I don't want my fucking shit to get low. And you're out there lollygagging and bullshitting and fucking on your phone and bullshit. So yeah,
If there were hidden cameras inside of a restaurant, okay, what would people freak out about the most?
probably not washing their hands enough. Not washing their hands because that's disgusting. Wash your freaking hands. Or people that are like don't wear hair nets and they have long hair. I think that shit either you need to pull it up in a man bun, even servers. I mean, keep your hair pulled up. People don't want to hear food. You know, yeah, just
What's the grossest thing you ever seen in any restaurant you went to eat at?
probably just dirty bathrooms, probably. And if you get a glimpse of the kitchen, there's a place that I mean, I eat at it, but I know what their kitchen is, and I don't know how in the hell they are passing their health score. I mean, he must be fucking the lady or something. I don't know. I don't know, but everybody still eats at it, and it is what it is, you know.
What's the best dish that you've ever had at a restaurant?
A triple stack. It was like a crab cake, a fried green tomato tower thing with like a crawfish sauce. That shit was banging. And that shit was really good. And it was really good because it was fucking free. But yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
Nice. What's the one of the worst dishes you've had?
like Chinese buffets. I really don't eat at Chinese buffets. I mean, I will, but it's not my favorite thing to eat at. You see what I'm saying? Just shit wasn't good. That shit was nasty. That shit needed to be put back on the grill or it needed to be fucking recooked by somebody because that shit was nasty.
What's a place that you love going back to time and time again?
I like to go to Crafer's and Daphne because they have good crab balls. They have really good crab balls, and their seafood's really, really good. I mean, so if you just want that quick seafood fix instead of having to go 1,500 miles out the damn way, you can go dead shoot down the road 20, 30 minutes, and you're there, and you get your seafood. It got really good gumbo, really, and it's got real crab meat in it, shrimps, and everything. It's really good.
When you're serving a table, what do you hate to see the most out of your guest?
I hate to see them not controlling their freaking wild ass kids, and they're taking all the pink and blue and yellow and white out of their containers and they're throwing them everywhere. And then you got to dig down and pick that shit up because you're not taking care of your badass kids or you're letting them fucking throw food everywhere. And then you're fucking running me to death on top of that because you need all this shit because your kids is being bad and they're running you fucking crazy because you can't even fucking think and you just, yeah, fuck that shit. Control your damn kids. Get off your phone. I'm here to. Y'all call us servers, and we're here to serve you. But then get the fuck off your phone and tell me what you want, because I will leave that fucking table. I will turn right around and I will leave, or I will see what my other guests need, and then I will come back to you. But I am not bowing down to you while you're on your phone. Fuck that. That's rude. That's just rude. Or even if they're not on their phone, they'll be like, "I didn't order that." Well, yeah, fuck you did. Yeah, you did. And then we repeat it back to you, so therefore we have our ass covered. You said that. But we can't argue with you because guess what? You're fucking right. So therefore, you got to come get the manager. And then here you go with your sorry ass fucking shit, and you're getting all this free shit comped. And then we're getting our asses chewed out. So that's probably why I kind of like, and that's like on the corporate end of it, like the corporate restaurant, because you have to, that's how it is. But on the moms and pops, it's a little bit different, because you just got owners, they'll come out there and cuss their ass out and tell them to leave. But at moms and pops, you can't do that because
Have you ever
I'm
gotten
at corporate.
Have you ever gotten a bad review?
I've never got a bad review.
Can you remember an experience where a or a server went really out of their way to please you, to make your night special?
Well, I mean, like when you're at a restaurant and people know if you're servers because you start talking, they know, hey, I'm a server. Usually it's going to be a good experience because they're going to do their best because they know they're fixing to get a good tip because you're a server. So they're going to go out of their way and make your experience a little bit better than they would the person sitting beside you because hey, these are servers. I know. I mean, just like gay men. I love gay men because they are fit to tip me, just like the gay ladies or the lesbians or whatever. They're tip. I mean, because that's just their nature. But I mean, plus, I don't know, just servers know when the servers are servers, and I always give other servers good experience. I'm always on top of my game with them because I know they're fixing to tip me fucking good. And in turn, whenever I go to their restaurant, I'm going to ask for them and they're going to do the same thing and they're going to get tipped good.
What's the craziest coworker you've ever worked with? Like, what's something that happened?
Oh, just probably my friend Candace because she could never get to work on time because she was always in the bathroom getting high and, doing her hair on. Hell yeah. But she come out that motherfucker swinging, boy. Oh yeah. But she would never get to work on time because the bitch was always having some kind of drama with her husband. And she was supposed to be there at 5. She wouldn't get there to 7. So by the time she did get there, all she could do was fucking run our food. Because eventually she would get a table because she would be coming into the middle of everybody, they got their good old tables, blah, 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 parties in here. I got party there, party here, blah, 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 blah. And then here she is. She's just having to run everybody's food because there ain't no tables for her to take because everything's, or either she's going to have to go to the outside and take the outside tables, which nobody wanted to go take the outside tables Yeah, I would. I would rock them damn things. I love being on the outside patio. But yeah, but she'd be high as hell. She just couldn't get it together. But she's got it together now. But it took a while.
What's the craziest thing you ever seen someone steal from the restaurant?
I've seen people like go in the coolers and shit and pack up, get like to go containers and like pack them fucking full of all kind of shit, take it home to their family because they ain't had nothing to eat. I mean, it's just crazy. I'm like, you can't steal the product, dude. You're throwing the inventory off and shit. You know, I mean, you can't. I mean, I hate that. You know, it makes me feel bad because I ain't saying nothing because, I mean, I ain't gonna say I ain't never done it. I ain't never went with their snacks because I ain't like a roll of toilet paper one time. I had a toilet paper, so I went back there and snagged a roll of toilet paper. I ain't have none. Fuck
I've
it.
done that.
I mean, hell, I mean, you got to. Or a bottle of A1 sauce. I was cooking something. I needed some A1 sauce. I just take it home. I ain't never gonna miss it. But yeah, I mean, it's just crazy shit like that.
What is your favorite kind of guest?
The ones that don't run me ragged and tip me very well. And they're just nice. The ones that are just genuinely nice. You know, it doesn't matter about the tip, but if they're just genuinely nice and just nice people, I don't care. You know, I don't care because everybody's probably going through a rough time sometime in their life or some shit. Some of them may not be, but you know, I like my old people. I like my old school guests. I like my military men. I like to hear their stories, you know, and they're just sweet, you know. So I like people like that, and I don't even worry about a tip for them because they served our country, you know. So I don't take money from them,
Nice.
especially if they're really old men. Now if they're like my son, yeah, I'm gonna take your money. Come on. Oh, I had this little blind boy one time, and he left me like a it was a candle he had made. Yeah, yeah. And I see him from time to time. He goes to the school at Helen Keller up there. Yep.
What is some advice that you would give someone just entering into the hospitality industry?
Just listen. Listen to what experienced people are telling you. Just take it in. Learn your menu. That's the biggest key. Learn your menu. Learn how to upsell. Learn how to sell alcohol. Keep a smile on your face. And just treat them like family.